Hi everyone, I'm Dr. Wendy O'Connor, founder of Salt and Slate Strategic Life Coaching for Women. Head over to my website, saltandslatecoaching.com, or follow me on Facebook and Instagram at Dr. Wendy O'Connor for the latest tips and tricks, my newsletter, and my latest offers on programs. Today we're talking about how to make time to relax. You will learn today my 5 favorite tips on making time to relax. You will end this video knowing exactly what you need to do to make sure that relaxation is a priority to you. So listen up. Here are my 5 tips. Number 1, you need to schedule it. You're going to tell yourself, oh, good idea, I need to relax. I'll do that tonight. But you won't do that tonight. Let's be honest. You have 1,000 things going on at any given moment. You're not going to naturally be gifted the time to sit down and relax. You need to carve the time. And the best way that we carve that time is to schedule it like we would any other appointment. Like you would a meeting with a friend, a meeting with a colleague, a dentist or doctor's appointment, a hair appointment, anything that you know you want to follow through on, you really need to schedule it. No ifs, ands, or buts here. So take 2 minutes right now to open your calendar, look at today, and find a 5 to 10 minute block that you will write in right now, relaxation. But that's not it. I want you to get more specific. Pick an activity specifically designed to help you relax in that 5 to 10 minutes. It does not need to be a huge time commitment, but it does need to be planned and scheduled. Number 2, the only alternative to scheduling your relaxation is to integrate it into your morning and evening routines. I want you to take a few minutes when you plan your next day to identify the 3 to 5 things you'll do in the morning to set the tone for the day. And one of those 3 to 5 must be, you guessed it, relaxation. I want you to prioritize it like you prioritize brushing your teeth or taking a shower or eating breakfast or setting your bed. It doesn't matter to me what time of day you do it, as long as you do it. But these are the tips that are going to make it so much more likely that you'll actually follow through. So if you're not going to schedule it at a different time every day, integrate it into your morning routine so it's just expected. It's just part of what your day looks like in the beginning and or at the end. Make it something that you anticipate, something that you're familiar with, something that when you don't do it, you feel it. You notice something's off today, that's right. I forgot to do that relaxation exercise I do in the morning or at night. So if you don't schedule it, you integrate it into your morning or evening routine. Tip number 3. And of course, one of the most powerful, shut down the excuses. I've heard it all. I don't have time. There's so much to do. I have more important things to do. I'm tired. I've heard it all. You've heard it all. That little voice inside your head, whenever you're going to do something a little bit outside of your comfort zone or your autopilot mind, that little voice says, forget it, don't do it. Not today. Tomorrow's a good day to start. And what I want you to get comfortable with is being uncomfortable. That's where change occurs. That's where growth occurs. So if you want to actually create sustainable change in your life and create a life that you're happy with and feels fulfilling to you, you need to get comfortable with the uncomfortable. And that's going to mean shutting down the excuses. So every time one of those excuses tries to pop up and interfere with your goals or your dreams, I want you to be very active in this process. I want you to notice that particular thought, and then I want you to replace it with something healthier. I want you to replace it with the reasons why you want to engage in relaxation. So it may help before you do this particular part of the exercise to make a list of maybe your top 10 reasons that you want to integrate relaxation into your life. And not only the reasons why, but get specific. Like, if I were to be relaxing on a regular basis, what would the benefits be that I would imagine for myself? You could pull from past experiences. When I feel really relaxed, this is what my mind does. This is how my body feels. This is how I treat myself. This is how I treat others. If you could imagine yourself being relaxed, feeling relaxed, how do you think differently? How do you act differently? How do you experience the world differently, as well as experience yourself differently? Write those down. And when you have a list of 10, these are what you will use as rebuttals to your excuses. Trust me, you know this to be true. Your excuses have never landed you your dreams. They've never made you feel better in the long run. So try something different. Shut them down and replace them with your why. Not only why do I want to, but how will I benefit? This will help. And post them all around if you want to. Post them on sticky notes, on your bathroom mirror, on your phone, wherever you're going to remember them. Put them down so they're visible to you. Number 4, say no to others so you can say yes to yourself. So this might mean that on Sunday evenings when you take a look at your week and you go, whoa, this is a really hard week ahead, but I have to prioritize my self-care. I have to prioritize my morning and evening routines. I have to prioritize relaxation. That might mean that when the next invitation to spend time with a friend or to get out of the house or to do anything else, you say no to somebody else so that you create the opportunity to say yes to yourself. That is all. Lastly, number 5 is to make it fun. So when I say meditation, if you cringe, or I say deep breathing or diaphragmatic breathing or guided visualization, and you cringe or you think, oh, I really don't want to do that, then don't do that. Start small. Pick relaxation exercises that sound fun to you. So maybe you start with picking out a good book for the summer and sitting by the pool, or going down to the beach. Or if you're willing to experiment a little bit with meditation, maybe you bring Insight Timer on your phone and some earbuds, and you go down to the beach and you watch the sunset and you practice a meditation. Can you make it something that's actually enticing to you? That sounds fun, that sounds enjoyable, that sounds meaningful, that's not just about checking the box. The more that we can make it sound enjoyable and positive, the more likely you are to follow through on it. So get creative, especially in the beginning. You will find over time as you experiment that certain exercises help you feel more relaxed than others. So just notice that. Experiment a little bit with them. See which ones work for you and which ones you want to repeat, and which ones you might want to toss because you don't feel like they did anything for you. As an aside, I will say that I've had many clients have a difficult time wrapping their head around meditation, but that was simply because they didn't know how to adjust their expectations based on their experience. And so they found it overwhelming and daunting to practice because they thought they were doing it wrong. I can teach you how to do it right. And that's an easy teaching opportunity for me, because the only way to do it right is to just do it. There's no expectations on it. There's no right or wrong way. And so if you start small and you set yourself up to succeed with making it fun and maybe outside of the box and a little bit creative, you're more likely to follow through. And when you're more likely to follow through, you get to reap the benefits a whole lot quicker. So to recap today, schedule it on your calendar at a time and be specific with what you're going to do. 2, integrate it into your morning and evening routine, either or both. 3, shut down the excuses. They never worked for you before. They never will. Stop banging your head against the wall. 4, say no to others so you can say yes to yourself. And 5, make relaxation fun. This is about you for the long haul. This is about sustainability. This is about flourishing and life fulfillment. That is not an overnight fix. So stay in the game and take the steps that are going to allow you to persevere. Have a wonderful day. I'll see you next time.